There comes a moment in life when a person realizes that the only thing standing between who they are and who they want to become is discipline. Daniel never expected that one simple decision would transform his entire life forever.
Daniel had always felt a quiet fire inside him, a constant whisper telling him he was made for something greater. But life doesn't reward whispers, it rewards action. And for years, Daniel did not act. His mornings began late, his nights ended wasted on distractions, and his dreams remained untouched pages in the story of his life.
He envied successful people, yet never questioned why he wasn't one of them. Every night, he promised himself change, but every morning, he broke that promise.
One cold morning, everything shifted. Daniel stared at his tired reflection in the mirror. His eyes looked empty, not because he lacked potential, but because he wasn't using it. For the first time, he asked himself a painful question. If I continue like this, where will I be in 5 years? The answer terrified him. He saw a future where he was the same, stuck, unmotivated, disappointed. That fear became his fuel. Right there, he made a decision. He would choose discipline over excuses, consistency over comfort, growth over laziness. He didn't know how to start, but he knew he had to. He picked up a notebook and wrote one powerful sentence on the first page. Today is the day I change.
It wasn't a dramatic moment. No music played, no audience clapped, no miracle happened. But Daniel didn't need a miracle. He needed commitment. And for the first time in years, he felt it. The first week tested Daniel more than he expected. The alarm rang at 5 a.m., and every cell in his body begged him to stay in bed. His muscles were stiff, his mind felt heavy, and excuses came naturally. But he reminded himself that comfort had already stolen enough years from him. So he pushed himself up, step by step, day after day. Daniel began working out, even though he was out of shape. He studied skills he previously ignored. He read books he once thought were boring. At first, nothing felt rewarding. No instant results, no visible progress. Discipline felt lonely, but he kept showing up, because now he wasn't chasing motivation. He was building character. One day, while exercising, Daniel noticed something small. He wasn't gasping for breath like before. Another day, he understood a concept in his studies that once seemed impossible. Tiny victories, barely noticeable, began to appear. And those tiny victories started painting a bigger picture. People around him were confused. "What's gotten into you?" they asked. Daniel didn't know how to explain it. It wasn't inspiration, nor a sudden burst of motivation. It was simply the decision to not quit every single day. With every sunrise, he felt a shift. He wasn't becoming someone new, he was becoming who he was meant to be. His confidence didn't come from success, it came from showing up when no one was watching. Months passed, and Daniel's life changed in ways he never imagined. His body looked stronger, his mind felt clearer, his energy returned. He wasn't perfect, but he was consistent, and consistency created a version of him he once thought was impossible. He achieved goals that had lived in his notebook for years. He finished courses, mastered skills, and built habits that were shaping his future. The people who once doubted him now admired him. Some asked, "How did you do it?" Others said, "You've changed completely." But Daniel smiled because he knew the truth. He didn't change in one day. He changed every day. One evening, he sat on a hill overlooking the sunset. He remembered the old version of himself, tired, frustrated, disappointed, and he felt grateful that the old Daniel didn't win. The new Daniel wasn't born from luck or motivation. He was built from discipline, small actions repeated endlessly.
Daniel quietly whispered, "I'm proud of you," not to the world, but to himself, because he finally understood a truth most people ignore. Discipline doesn't make life easier, it makes you stronger.
The journey wasn't over. It had just begun. But now he walked with purpose, confidence, and clarity. He knew whatever challenges came next, he was ready, because a disciplined mind fears nothing. Moral: you don't need a new year or a perfect moment. You just need one decision and the courage to repeat it daily.